Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. So today it's all about Dior. Thank you so much to Dior and Magic Links for sending over some goodies. They are not sponsoring this video, but they said, hey, we'd love for you to pick out some products that you enjoy from the brand or that you want to try from the brand and share them with your followers. And so that's what we're doing today. I also will be sharing with you some of the reformulated Backstage blushes that I did pick up myself, and just like, of course, sharing with you the things that I love about Dior and what you might be interested in. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it. And let's get right into this video. So I have been shopping from Dior a lot lately, probably more in the past couple of months than I have my whole entire life, like all at one time. And they are a brand that like I am quickly growing to like love all the way around. So I love fragrances by the brand. Recently I've picked up a few different of their blushes. I love their foundation. And so like the love just keeps growing. The Backstage freaking concealer. Oh my goodness me. It is a must try. I'm wearing the concealer today. I have it in shade 3W. I'm like starting all over the place. Like I'm not even having a particular order with this video, but like some of my favorite tried and true products are from the brand. And so I highly encourage you to check them out if you haven't. First of all, if you do purchase your products from Dior, they do such a beautiful job of like making you feel you're getting the most luxurious packaging ever. I had a blue bow on this before I opened it up. I don't really know how to retie the bow, but I love the packaging that you get. So the packaging that you get from them is always gonna be like gift wrapping package. You do get complimentary shipping. They're doing a really nice promotion for Father's Day, so definitely check out some fragrances for Father's Day. Even though you might be kind of purchasing Father's Day gifts a little late, you can get them pretty quickly with their complimentary shipping, and they have amazing customer service. So highly recommend you check them out. And I personally like purchasing products from Dior because the more I purchase from them, I get rewards, and then they throw in like special gifts. So you do get 2 complimentary gifts with every purchase you make, but then if you sign up to be a part of their rewards program, then they send in like other little gifts that I'll show you today. So anywho, I'll share with you some of my favorites and then some of the new products I picked up. So the #1 product that I absolutely swear by and love from Dior, like everybody needs to try it, is the Dior Backstage concealer. I have the shade 3W. It is the concealer I'm wearing today, and this is probably gonna be my first concealer I ever finish. Like that's how much I use it. If I don't need to use another concealer for another reason, this is the one that I just go to. It sits like right here within arm's reach, and it's so beautiful. So the formula of this particular concealer is going to be a more natural, slightly, like ever so slightly mattified finish to it. But for me, I do have very dry under eyes. The skin under my eyes is quite dry. So I just make sure that the area is nice and hydrated, either with my eye cream or I'll go in with a nice serum. And it's very comfortable to wear. Lasts to infinity, and it looks so beautiful on the skin. So like, I just absolutely love it. And the longer you let it set on the skin before you blend it out, you get the most coverage, and it just gives you perfection. So that is like the #1 rated product I would recommend from the brand. I think it's just so beautiful and so amazing. Okay, so let's get into some other newer products that I picked up. So I first wanted to try some of their newer body products, and they've got this little system, if you will, of body products that they suggest you try that will just give you like all the feels. Now I have not tried the body products yet, but I will try them and then of course share my thoughts with you. So I picked up their their Shimmering Rose Sorbet Body Gel, and then the Shower Milk. And I was like, you know, a girl cannot have too many fragranced shower gels. I really like having like different shower gels based on my mood. So, you know, sometimes if I wake up and I'm really tired, I like something that will kind of wake me up and like get me going through the day or for the day. The shower gel, it says this is a gel that will envelop the skin in its hydrating texture infused with Centifolia Rose Water. Light and refreshing. It illuminates the skin with a subtle pearly shimmer, and then in a single step, your skin is enhanced and the trail of your Miss Dior fragrance is intensified. So if you're someone who really likes for your scent to last, it's always encouraged to layer your scent. Start with your shower gel, then you go in with your lotion, and then you add your fragrance on top. So this is what the packaging looks like. We get 2.5 fluid ounces of this shower gel, or 75 milliliters of it. Let's see what it looks like, and I want to see what it smells like. Because sometimes, you know, the scent of shower gels is not as, oh yeah. So it does smell like Miss Dior. I'll squeeze it out a little bit so you can see the texture of it. I don't want to use too much or waste too much. And you do see like ever so slight shimmer with the shower gel. Hopefully you can see it. Definitely can't wait to try this. See what it feels like. Of course, like I said, I'll report back. Then we have the shower milk. So after you use the shower gel, you go in with the shower milk. So this is a creamy shower milk that will gently exfoliate and enhance the skin, infused with Centifolia Rose Water. It's an airy texture scrub that will scrub away impurities for more beautiful, comfortable skin, delicately scented with a floral trail of Miss Dior. You can go in with this after you cleanse your skin. You also get 2.5 ounces or 75 milliliters of product. So it comes out looking white, but it's probably one of those textures that when you rub it in, you can feel the exfoliation. Oh yeah. So hopefully you can see like those little beads. They are quite gentle, but they are like, as I'm rubbing it into my skin, I definitely feel like it is exfoliating the skin. So these are definitely going, oh, and it smells like the fragrance. Oh, I love this. I can tell I'm gonna enjoy this. It definitely smells like Miss Dior. And I can tell like the more you rub it into the skin, it's going to slough off that dead skin. And I'll just show you what like the back of my hand looks like. You can already see like the luminosity from the product. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm really excited about that. Then I wanted to try the Forever Natural Bronzer. So I got it in the shade 05. This is a healthy sun-kissed skin bronzer. It's supposed to be long wear, perfecting to the skin, and comfortable. So I have one or two bronzers by Dior. Really do enjoy them. So here is what the bronzer looks like. I also like the outer packaging of the bronzer. And this is the bronzer that I have on now. It looks so beautiful. It's a really neutral, I feel like it's more neutral than it is warm. It is described as a warm bronzer, but I feel like it looks more neutral against the skin, which those are the bronzers that I prefer, like just kind of year round. If I don't know what look I'm going for, like I will always reach for a neutral bronzer. And I think it is stunning, blended really nice into the skin, and I felt like the pigmentation was there. I didn't have to go in like a ton of times to get pigmentation. I like to apply bronzer, so I do tend to apply a lot of bronzer, and sometimes I can get a little heavy-handed with it, but you don't need, it's not like you have to build the formula a lot to end up having it show on the skin. I feel like this bronzer shade could work for maybe a shade deeper than me. I'll go ahead and do a quick little swatch for you so you can see what the shade looks like. So it's not the deepest at all, but it does work for my complexion. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe a shade deeper than me could use this shade. So there are two shades deeper than the shade that I have, which is good to see. So if you are around my skin tone, or if you're like a shade or two deeper, I would go with either shade 006 or 007, since this 005 is pretty much like right at the deepest, or right at the lightest that I would go for a bronzer before I felt like I couldn't really see it. But I do like the formulation of it. It glided really nicely. It's supposed to leave a nice healthy glow, and I feel like that healthy glow doesn't look like overly radiant on the skin, which I do like. I prefer a matte bronzer. I don't really like bronzers that have like a lot of radiance to them, and if they do, I still want the formula to look more matte on the skin versus like glowy and dewy for bronzers, if that makes sense. So very happy with this. And like I said, I really like the packaging too. It's just really cute. Okay, I also wanted to try the reformulated face and body foundation. So I already have the original one. Let me go get it for you real quick. Here's the Backstage face and body foundation that I bought a couple years ago. I got shade 4 in, and I got shade 4 in the newer version. So the, let me see if you can see it up close. So here's the older version, here's the newer version. The older version, the tube is more like velvety matte feeling. This one feels like a soft plastic, if you will. Let me just do a quick little swatch to see if like the color looks different. I have not worn the reformulated foundation yet, so I'll have to wear it and then report back. I actually forgot that I got it, so that's why I don't have it on today. I'm so sorry. Okay, so, oh, this looks different. Okay, so here is the older version of 4N, and this is the newer version of 4N. Okay, good, I'm putting it in the right places. And it looks like there's a slight difference in the color. The older formula looks like it's a little deeper than the newer formula. Interesting. Well, all right. We do see a little difference there. I have not watched any foundation reviews on the reformulated Backstage foundation. So if you've already seen some, don't tell me. It's fine. You can tell me. I haven't seen any. So if like you know more than what I know, please feel free to share down below. But I am interested to see what is the difference, because the older formula I do enjoy. It does have more of a natural matte finish, so it's also one of those foundations that when I wear it, I need to make sure that my base is nice and hydrated, because it can feel a little too dry if I just were to put it on my skin without prepping it with some type of hydrating base. But it does last long, it does look beautiful, it holds up against the heat. It's like one of those go-to shades for warmer weather or like very long wear. It's really beautiful on the skin and I thoroughly enjoy it. So that's why I wanted to get the newer version, because I'm like, I want to see if it does hold up, if it is as good, or if the older formula was better. Something else that I noticed different about the older formula compared to the newer one, if you notice, Dior has upper and lowercase letters, whereas the newer formula, the packaging has Dior in all uppercase letters. So another difference that I saw there. But I will report back. You know me and my foundation junkie self. I will report back and let you know which one I like better. And then something that I was like, well, since you asked, I do want to try the Lip Balm Balm. So this is for your hands, your body, and your lips. And yeah, hands, lips, and body. First of all, the packaging is so cute. And I was like, do I need this, Chelsea? No, I don't. And that's why I didn't get it. But then I was like, oh, well, now I do want to try this. So let's see what this first one looks like. Because when I've seen it, it looks like a lotion to me. So there's the product. Now let me, oh, okay. So it does feel quite balmy. Like I can see how this could go on the lips. It's got a nice, does it have a fragrance? Yeah, it has a nice light fragrance to it. It smells good, feels really good and soft. This is definitely like, you know, tossing your purse and you just kind of feel bougie when you take it out and put your little hand moisturizer on that you could also put on your lips. I have a lip product on, so I don't want to put it on my lips, but I would definitely try this on my lips and I will report back. But formula-wise, though, this is nice. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm like kind of shocked. It is really nice. So I'm excited to have this. I will let you know how it fares in my purse, because, you know, I feel like when things are in your purse, it gets used the most. So I'll let you know. Okay, so because I've been making some purchases from Dior, they also sent over some complimentary gifts. So this is their pouch. Oh, look at it. So really beautiful pouch here that I will definitely be keeping like some goodies in when I travel. And then they also sent over the Dior Parfum. Look at this. How cute is that? So I get the fragrance, and then this is the beautifying body milk. So yes, I will say if you do like to purchase Dior products, purchase from their website, because then you get some like really beautiful goodies that are nice size. And to me, it just, you know, makes me feel a little more special. Here is a little pouch with the 2 complimentary products that you always get to pick. So this time I wanted to try more of their fragrances. So here is the Rouge Trafalgar. Oh, I just butchered that. But look at that. This is like a cute little deluxe size. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, this smells good. Okay, good. 1 out of 3. And then I got a couple of more mini sample sizes. So this is the Eden Rock fragrance. It looks like it would be good, so I wanted to try it. You know, sometimes you look at a fragrance, you're like, that looks like it would be pretty. All right, let's try it on here. Ooh. Oh, that smells good. So good. And this is Dior Riviera fragrance. Just sprayed on the other wrist. I immediately smell sandalwood with this. Oh yes. Don't you love it when you get fragrance samples and all of them smell good? You're like, yes, now I have another fragrance to figure out what's why. Or is that just me? Is it just me? Okay. But either way, I really enjoyed my fragrance picks. So yes, so a couple other products that I wanted to share with you all are the Backstage blushes. So I did pick up 3, and I got the cherry shade, the rosewood shade, and then also the mahogany shade. Now I have worn these. I have not done a dedicated review, but I have worn them, and I will share with you my thoughts. I think these Backstage blushes are very on par with the reformulated Rouge blushes. So I did do a dedicated review on these. I really enjoy this formula. From the one Dior blush that I do have prior to them reformulating them, the older formula does have more pigment right out of the gate, but this new formula is buildable, and so I feel like it still works the same because I might have to add a couple more layers, but I can still get the intensity that I want. The formula is smooth and blendable, and it's not hard to work with. So I do like the reformulated Rouge blushes, and I have 4 shades of them, and I enjoy them all. So the same with the Dior Backstage blushes. So I have 2 of them. So I have the oh so popular pink shade, and then I have the coral shade, and absolutely adore them. Pigmentation is just amazing, and I love the color adjusting effect that they have as well, meaning that, especially with this 001 shade, it adjusts to the pigment of your skin so it doesn't look stark and ashy and so forth. Really beautiful. So the shades that I picked up are Cherry, this of the newer reformulated ones. This is Rosewood, and then Mahogany. Let me just tell you. Mahogany, I was not ready for it. Mahogany is a pure bronzer against my complexion. And I was like, is this possibly, you know, just a deep blush? No, it is not for me. Look at that. This is definitely bronzer worthy. And when I applied it the first time, I tried to apply it like a blush, and it just got so muddy so quick. So if you're around my shade, Mahogany is a bronzer. It's really beautiful though. And I feel like they are very blendable into the skin. So here is what the shade Mahogany looks like blended out against my arm. So very blendable products, very pigmented too, probably not as pigmented as an older formula, but still nice and pigmented. So I don't think that this formula is anything to like bat an eye at, because it's still really beautiful. So Mahogany, once I was like, this is a bronzer for me, beautiful. Rosewood is stunning. I have the Dior Lip Addict Maximizer Gloss in Rosewood. Ugh, so beautiful. And another thing that I saw when I was on their website, they have these little sets where you can get the new reformulated blush, the Dior Lip Maximizer Gloss, and then the Dior Addict Lip Balm as like a cute little set. And of course it'll be a little cheaper versus purchasing them all separately. So I thought those were really cute as well. I would highlight that. Rosewood is stunning, like my kind of blush shade. It's that really beautiful neutral type of mauve shade, like rosy mauve shade. Works great with any type of color, almost any type of eye look, face look that I'm going for. And like I said, I can add a couple of layers and get the intensity that I want. Cherry was a pleasant surprise because I was like, is this gonna look too red? Like, what is this gonna look like on the cheeks? And it's beautiful. So it's more of like a coral red. And it's so pretty. I actually like mixing cherry and rosewood on the cheeks together because they're really beautiful. So personally, I really do enjoy the reformulated Backstage blushes. And I think if you have the older formula, just know that these are gonna be just slightly less pigmented, but formulation is still beautiful. They do last very well on the cheeks and they blend very well on the cheeks. And then some last couple of favorites from the brand is the Misty or Blooming Bouquet fragrance. I think this is like my third bottle of this fragrance that I've owned. Oh, it's so beautiful. I really do enjoy Miss Dior, that fragrance, but Blooming Bouquet, it is my absolute fragrance. It's just so like floral, but it smells very fresh. It's definitely a scent that I would wear during the daytime. And I feel like so pretty. Like if a fragrance could make me feel pretty, Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet does it every time. So I would highly recommend this fragrance, highly recommend this Backstage concealer. And for me, if you like foundations that have more of a natural finish that are gonna be very nice and long wearing, definitely check out, well, I would say check out the foundation. Now, like I said, I haven't tried the reformulated one, but I really enjoyed the older formula. So I would still say check out the reformulated one because, you know, you might love it. And one other product, the Dior highlighting palette. This is the universal one. They also have like another one that has like more peachy gold tones. I just take my brush, run it through all 4 shades and apply it, and you get the most beautiful, beaming, smoothing highlight on the cheeks. Like you cannot go wrong with this. So definitely recommend those 4 products: Dior fragrance, the concealer, the face and body foundation, and this highlighter palette. Check out what they have available for the men because the men's fragrances are beautiful as well. My husband has Sauvage, which is like oh so popular. So there's just so much from Dior that I don't think you can go wrong with, and I think you can find a product that you do enjoy. And like I've referenced the Dior Lip Maximizer and Balm. I guess I have 5th and 6th favorites. Stay in my purse. Absolutely adore these products. Check them out. There's so many great things at Dior. So definitely check out their brand, check out their website, because like I said, you just feel a little more special ordering directly from the brand. And I'd love to know your Dior favorites down in the comment section below. Let me know if I've talked about some of them or if you've tried any of the products that I have tried and you enjoy them. You know, I like to hear all of that in the comment section below. And if you've made it to this point in the video and you haven't yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad because we love to have you. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye guys.